Yo, what's up, guys? Today will be a recap of the trade we took at today, which today is December 2nd. Today was a very unfortunate day. It really was. We ended up taking a trade in the live stream, and we took a loss. Simply said. Um, of course, after it hits our stop loss, it goes straight to our take profit. And I've been reflecting, a lot about today and today's trade, and I've realized that I can make up all these excuses, but I mean, at the end of the day, the reality is we lost the trade, right? So there was things that I could have done to prevent the loss in today, and in today's trade that I'll be going over with you guys. And yeah, let's just go over that. So if we replay today from new, let's do that real quick. Just give it a quick second. All right, so for me, market opens at 6:30 because I'm in LA. Just give it a quick second. This thing takes a little to load. There we go. All right, here we are. So as you guys know, coming into the day, I was actually very bullish. Just considering the fact that well, let me take these out real quick. Coming out of this daily fair value gap right here, and we were still continuing to push higher, so you guys can see. So this to me was an indication that we wanted to maybe take out this untapped daily fair value gap, which was my main target for the day. Which we were very close to as well, So I thought today was going to be quite the easy day. Just seeing how this kind of was a very strong level of liquidity, and we were pretty close to it as well. So, as you guys can see on all time frames, we were actually very bullish. Um, so let's just play these out, right? So, of course, just give it a quick second. So market opens and we end up just pushing a lot higher as well. So you guys can see, just kept pushing higher and higher. And we just entered off this right here, right? So this continuation model, very easy, very simple. And I made a mistake in this trade, a very, very bad mistake. Before anything though, let's just make sure the higher time frame is somewhat accurate to what we're looking at here. As you guys can see, we were inside this 1 hour fair value gap as well. So got to keep that in mind. We had this 1 hour fair value gap, and I believe we were also inside a 4 hour too. So I think my target was the 1 hour fair value gap, but if we check the 4 hour as well, we can see that, let's see, that we were inside this 4 hour fair value gap, which we inversed to 15-minute time frame. I don't think I had anything here in the 15-minute, but yeah, I mean, here we had a 1 hour fair value gap, so I had to keep that in mind, right? I believe this would have been my break even too, so that would have been my break even. Let's go down to my entry model, the 1 minute time frame, and here's where I make the mistake, right? So if you guys recall, we got some very clean displacing candles towards higher, right? I wanted to wait for a 30-point rejection at least, and I entered right here actually. So if you guys remember, I entered right here, and when you see it like in backtesting time, it actually looks like a pretty good trade, but I actually made the well, my target was a daily fair value gap, so we'll just put that up like right here for now. I would have just trailed my stop loss, but okay, so I entered the trade right here. I had my stop loss, I believe, like right there. So um first mistake and the only mistake here that could have prevented this entire trade from us getting stopped out is right here, right? I entered right here, and if you guys can see, well, we have these wicks. So I entered before displacing past these wicks right here. just because we got a 30-point rejection, but that in itself is not enough. It shouldn't have been enough for me to take the trade, at least, and especially my fundeds too. So it really took me off because I don't know how I took this trade, but again, we still haven't displaced past these wicks, which signaled that we were still in a range, right? Unless we could break past these wicks, unless we break past these wicks, then it would be much easier for us to enter this trade, much more simpler and much more just confirmation in our part. But when we're still inside this range right here, and we're not breaking past these wicks, there should be no reason for me to enter this trade, and I did. And unfortunately, as you guys can see, well, yeah, that's what happened. So I got stopped out in like a matter of a minute, and um, it was very unfortunate. It really was, because if you guys can see, if we keep playing these candles out, well, what happens? I get stopped out, and we come right back up, right? Not only that, but let's let this play out real quick. Um, there you go. If I would have entered past these wicks, signaling the displacement, I would have went break even here, and the trade would have went just as planned. Um, but I entered right here instead. I entered right here instead, and I got stopped out, and it went out without us. This is a difference between a an unprofitable losing trader right here and a profitable winning trader. And today I made the mistake of being the unprofitable losing trader, which is very unlike me. But again, I've come to terms that this is just a live and learn type situation. And again, this is just one of those days, where we can all learn and realize the difference between an unprofitable trader and a profitable trader right there. And all this is just like patience too, I guess. Oh, man, it's gotten to me, like it's been just like rolling through my head the entire day, because I mean we would have ended the day break even if that, up some profit, but instead we were down on the day. And I know I promised a lot of you guys that, we were going to win the next trade, and that we were going to hopefully pass you guys some evals, get some payouts, but um, we lost today, and it was my fault. And as you guys can see, it was a dumb mistake on my part as well, one that could have easily been prevented, and I just didn't. Um, so I just wanted to say I'm sorry. Um, very sorry. I'm truly sorry that you guys followed my plan today, because again, my plan today wasn't the best. In fact, it was very bad, and I led you guys down the wrong path today. And not just did I pay for it, but you guys did too. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry for that, because it's just not on your guys' hands, it's on mine. So um, I'm trying really hard to make it up to you guys. I've just been like trying to correct my mistakes, do all this and that, because I truly am, a very successful and profitable trader, and I know I can help you guys be one too. These mistakes right here I have to just cut out completely, and I just want to say I'm sorry, because again, I'm not to the standard that I want to be yet, and I'm teaching you guys, right? So that has to change like tonight. It does, because I'm teaching you guys, so I need to be at the standard now, and it's gonna happen now. And all it is a switch too. So I just have to just flip the switch, and um, everything will be fine. But for now, it's in the moment. This is a very unpleasant feeling. It really is. But that's just part of trading. So that was a mistake I made, and I showed you guys how to correct that mistake as well. So I hope you guys learn from this video and this recap, and we're just gonna keep pushing. We're gonna move on to the next, and promise you guys better days are ahead. So